William the Marshal right loyal was he, and valiant in service to good King Henry. On the helms of the French knights he made his still ring, and beside them fought Richard, the son of our king. William the Marshal is come into France, to win him renown with his sword and lance. In all that fair country no knight can be found, in battle or tourney to cast William down. King Philip of France thought the war he had won, when he leagued with Count Richard, our king's eldest son. For an aging king's knights very rarely are known to blithely bear steel against the heir to the throne. Count Richard was doughty and heavy of hand, and called no man master through France or England. But William the Marshal through all of the West had fought in no combat save he proved the best. William the Marshal is come into France, to win him renown with his sword and lance. In all that fair country no knight can be found, in battle or tourney to cast William down. It chanced that our army had suffered a rout, from which fled the king with but few men about. Then did Count Richard most fiercely pursue, and his company likewise was valiant but few. Quoth Henry, good comrades, the foe follow fast. We have fought many battles, but this is the last. Nay, sire, said William, I think it not so. By your leave I remain here to hinder the foe. Now William the Marshal is come into France, to win him renown with his sword and his lance. In all that fair country no knight can be found, in battle or tourney to cast William down. So William the Marshal, with one knight beside, his liege lord to save, turned him back in his ride. His shield on his arm and his lance couched low, he wheeled round his horse and rode straight at the foe. Now William the Marshal is come into France, to win him renown with his sword and his lance. In all that fair country no knight can be found, in battle or tourney to cast William down. Count Richard leads rashly with 3 men or 4, so quickly he'd come that no armor he wore. Straight at the leaders rides William in wrath, with Richard Plantagenet's right in his path. They say that Count Richard was valiant and fell, a lion in battle, as many men tell. But even a hero is apt to get hurt, when the best lance in Europe comes aimed at his shirt. Now William the Marshal is come into France, to win him renown with his sword and his lance. In all that fair country no knight can be found, in battle or tourney to cast William down. Count Richard was valiant and royally proud, yet he stood in his stirrups and shouted aloud, "Oh, slay me not, Marshal, for armor I've none, and to slay me unarmored right basely were done." Sir William replied, for his rage it was hot, "The devil may slay you, the Marshal will not." He slacked not his charge, and he bent not his course, but his lance point came down, and he slew Richard's horse. William the Marshal is come into France, to win him renown with his sword and his lance. In all that fair country no knight can be found, in battle or tourney to cast William down. This only remains ere a month passed away, King Henry of England upon his bier lay. In grief were his knights there all standing around, when to them came Richard, the heir to the crown. Seeing the Marshal, he called him apart, "But lately you sought with your lance for my heart. You charged me unarmored, and I would be dead, but your lance struck my arm, and my horse died instead." And William the Marshal is come into France, to win him renown with his sword and his lance. In all that fair country no knight can be found, in battle or tourney to cast William down. "Nay, sire," said William, "you do me great wrong. My eye is still clear, and my arm is still strong. I struck where I aimed, had I wished it instead, your horse would still live, and its rider be dead. I sought for your death neither then nor before, but would think it no crime to have slain you in war." "Be pardoned," said Richard, "I'll bear you no ire, and pray that men serve me as you served my sire." And William the Marshal had come into France, to win him renown with his sword and his lance. in all that fair country no knight could be found in battle or tourney to cast William down.